Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Creatrix here, and today I have a wonderful message for y'all. Okay, you are stepping into star status energy, all right? And I have come across this message, I've channeled this message before, but it's about to get deeper, all right? So you want to stay tuned. So you're stepping into real star status energy, all right? Something, so it's like your energy is in alignment with star status energy. What I mean by that is like you are embodying the essence of somebody who's meant to be seen, meant to be known, who's meant to be respected, appreciated, watched, okay? You have been prepared to be watched by many people, all right? It's kind of like, a development, like star development, right, is what's going on. And your guides are the one that are heading this. So they've taught you how to speak respectfully, how to deal with people who are trying to infiltrate your energy, who are trying to challenge you. You have been taught how to deal with the opposite sex, or whatever you're into, whatever romantic partner is trying to use romance and stuff to get into your energy, just to take from you, use you. Like, you artist development has been going on, all right, because you are meant to actually be a star, and the alignment that's happening is while you were going through this development, while you were busy in hermit mode, getting stuff down and getting stuff straight, okay, the universe and your guides actually were building your name up, building up who you are, like in the eyes of other people. And there's been a buzz about you, about your name, about who you are, about your talents, about your gifts. Like, your name is in people's mouths, and you're in people's thoughts. You're the topic of conversation. People talk about you and you don't even realize it. You didn't even realize that this was going on because you were too busy in artist development with your spirit guides. But actually, not only are you a local celebrity, all right, but you're actually a celebrity amongst celebrities. Like, you are known. I'm picking up on somebody who has extremely rare gifts, all right? And it could be spiritual gifts, but you could have a very specific talent and niche that I'm picking up on, that you really hone in. Like, your lane, the lane that you're in, is people constantly try to duplicate it, but can never be duplicated, because what you do is specific and special to you. It's like tailored to who you are, right? So a lot of people want to copy, a lot of people want to pretend, right, to be you, but they can't. And so that's what your artist development was about. Like, you could be somebody who's still in hermit mode, okay, but I'm picking up that that's going to end soon. There's going to be a moment or an event that's really going to, like, put you on the map. All right, but what I'm picking up is that not only is your artist training almost like almost done, right? But obviously evolution and growth never ends. But at least for this particular part of your journey, you have definitely, like, you're doing well. You're passing with flying colors, okay? Not only that, but while you were in this training, your guides, you unknowingly, like, you didn't know, but your guides actually were creating a buzz about you. And the way that they did this was using your enemies against you, right? Like, your enemies had it in their heart, like, they came up with this diabolical plan to talk shit about you, all right? They talk shit about your character. They talk shit about, your past, what you've done in the past. They made up lies about you. They spread rumors about you, okay? And this actually got a lot of people wondering and curious about you, to where they would look you up. They looked into you, and you could be on social media. You could have a platform, or you could just be very popular in your local, city or whatever, to where people can see you, people can look into you, people can search you up. All right. And what people found is the total opposite of what they expected to find. You're actually a dream. That's what I'm getting. You're actually a dream. You could be outwardly beautiful, inwardly and outwardly beautiful is what I'm getting. Like, your personality is fire. You look good. You take care of yourself. you make sense logically, like the way that you speak is eloquent, and you are articulate, you articulate yourself well, okay? Your thoughts are deep, and you express and you communicate those thoughts, and you have a depth to you. And so people are like, these people, these so-called enemies, and by enemies I'm talking about your friends, family, secret cults, secret societies, secret groups. All right, these people, even media. I am getting media, like the actual news and stuff. You could have been on the news. All right, your story could have been on the news. You could have went viral for something. But your family, friend, I don't know why I said family. Damn, it was your own family. Because I wasn't about to say family. I was going to say these people, but I said your family. So these people, or your family members, right? These people spread a lot of rumors about you, and one of those rumors could have been that you were like not okay in the head. Like, it could have been, oh my god, I'm getting that. Also, if you're a parent, they said that you were a bad parent. All right, they said that you would mistreat your child or your children. All right, but they said you're an unfit parent because you have uh, you're mentally incapacitated, like you have mental health issues. All right, no offense to anybody with mental health issues, but this is just the narrative that they were trying to spread about you, the rhetoric that they wanted people to buy into. But the same people that they spread this about looked into you, they did research, they were intrigued by you, right? And upon doing their research, they found out that you're actually a really cool person. You're very sound, is what I'm getting. Sound and stable person. Okay. And so whatever these so-called enemies try to do to you backfired, because now people, initially people were looking into you because they would hear not so great things about you. But now that people have looked into you and they're seeing these great things about you, okay, like it could be people from the past, they thought one way about you, but now they're looking at you like, wow, this person's really accomplishing something. All right, it could even be new people who are looking into you that feel like, wow, this person is really cool. What are they about? Like, you are coming off as somebody who's very interesting, like worthy of watching, worthy of following. And by following, I don't only mean on social media, but people are following your journey. The downloads are coming in so quick. That's why I'm stumbling over my words. But people feel like you're worthy of following. That's the celebrity energy. You know how, like, I just heard they make up stories about celebrities. Wow. You know how they make up stories about celebrities and stuff, and people follow the trends that they set, and people follow their lives and their stories, and who's with who, and who's dating who, and who's beefing with who, and all that stuff. Like, people are invested in you like that. Like, people are following your life, your progress. And it's like you're the underdog. You're the underdog. I was about to say under God. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like, this is a crazy message. You were the underdog, and people are actually rooting for you because you're making headways. I just heard you're making headways. You're proving people wrong. You're making progress, and it's speeding up. That's what I'm feeling. Is like you started really, really, really slow, and you kept pushing along, and now you're getting faster and faster. You're gaining momentum. And it's getting real interesting. It's like I'm getting like somebody biting their fingernails. Okay, there could be people who are really nervous about your progression because they know they're about to get smacked in the face with karma or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm just picking up that it's like your momentum is picking up, and it's like a good movie. Like, I'm just picturing someone eating popcorn, like eyes glued to you. All right, this is the energy that I'm picking up. And you could also notice that people are like paying more attention to you in real life, like on the street when you're doing your like daily activities. I don't know if you work out outside, if you just going for a stroll outside, just doing mundane stuff, right? Like going to the grocery store and stuff. Like, you catch people watching you, looking at you, staring at you, um, and you're wondering like what's going on. Like, maybe you feel a little self-conscious. I'm picking up for some of you, you feel self-conscious, but really, like, the universe wants you to know that your energy is extremely attractive and magnetic at this time. People are looking at you because they can't help, like, when your aura brushes up against them, they have to look because the energy is so intense. Like, you have a certain identification. What I'm getting is like you have a very special thumbprint, or like that is one of respect. It demands, like, it's very royal, okay? Regal is what I'm getting. And so people have to look in your direction. People wonder, like, I'm picking up also that people make it look like they don't want to stare, or they're not looking at you. Like, there's actually people who like steal glances at you. I don't know, I'm getting like people who wear sunglasses and stuff, okay? They like might steal glances at you when you're not looking, or they purposely make it look like they're not looking. And it's just it's for several different reasons, but like people could even feel like maybe it's offensive to stare, or they could be shy. It could be their own insecurities and stuff like that too. But I am picking up that, like, people are paying attention to you. People are paying attention to you, okay? And the thing is that you've always had this energy about you, but you've been cloaked. You've been cloaked by Saturn. You could be like a Saturn heavy baby. Like, your chart could be heavy with Saturn, and Saturn represents time. It rules over time. Usually people who have heavy Saturn in their chart, they're late bloomers. All right? So this energy was cloaking you. And I'm just going to be real, okay? Like, just give me permission to be real, because what I'm picking up is the elites, these celebrities, these secret societies have been siphoning your energy in order to wear or cloak themselves in this celebrity energy that you are now gaining. And the reason why you're gaining your own energy back now is because now is the time, like, that you have been prepared so that you can actually use it. All right? Now your purpose is to use this energy in order to help other people, right? But these celebrities and stuff, they were falsely embodying your energy in order to like make money, do superficial stuff, be in the limelight, feel like they're, I just heard attention whore. Like, these so-called celebrity energies, they want to be in the limelight because they want to be seen, they want the attention, they want the gratification, right? And they didn't want to do the work in order to receive that. They wanted the short route. And so they've been siphoning your energy. All right. So this is a very deep reading, actually. They've been siphoning your energy, but your energy is coming back to you now. Right. So what happens in Hollywood? All right. And by Hollywood, I'm talking about the actors, actresses, singers, that group of people. They're like the it people, the popular people on this planet, right? Everybody's so interested in these people in their lives and what they're doing, what they're not doing, right? What they're wearing, who they're dating, all that stuff. So these people, they gatekeep their group, right? They gatekeep the celebrity status. So whoever gets to rise up to that status, they have to embody a certain energy. There's tasks that they need to complete, right? It's like an initiation process. They don't let just anybody in that group. And they for sure did not want you to enter that group, right? So they've been doing everything in their power to keep you down, depressed, and all of that, right? Because the type of people that they let into that group are people who are willing to do yucky stuff. Let's just say that, all right? People who are willing to sell and sacrifice themselves and the people that they love in order to receive the fame, the fortune, the recognition from this group of people, right? So there's been an active plan to keep you out of that circle. All right. But what is happening is the universe is not asking these people for permission. You are not asking these people for permission to be the star that you were born to be. So it's kind of like, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be these group of people here in their little circle, and it's going to be just you. All right. And this is like, it's like star status. Y'all are both in star status, except really because you have the spiritual respect, the spiritual accolades, and the spiritual hierarchy, you're actually over these people, right? But it's just like, they won't let you in, right? When you out of everyone, out of all of them, right, as a chosen being, as a star quality type of person, you out of all of them earned the right to actually be a star, like actually be a celebrity or whatever the case is. But the universe is not asking them permission. So like it's like you're taking a shortcut. It's like you're taking a roundabout, right? And the universe is actually saving you from having to deal with these yucky, low vibrational people that will like really test you. Like these people will test you. So, what the universe has been doing is teaching you those lessons, teaching you how to discern between people that are for you, people that are not for you, so that you don't have to face those lessons while you have reached that celebrity status. You get what I'm saying? Because it could be really brutal. Like, you guys see what's been happening in that group, in that realm, like what they do to each other, right? Like all of the sex abuse, all of the verbal, the binding people to contracts that aren't good for them, the just all of the yucky stuff. Like, we see it, right? It's coming out. The dirty laundry is coming out. Like them backstabbing each other, sleeping with each other's partners, the constant cheating, the verbal abuse, the fighting, the backbiting, the constant competition. The universe helped you avoid all of that and put you in your own lane. Like, the universe is kind of like tricking you into your own spot, okay? And just to elaborate more on the occurrences that go on in the Hollywood realm, in the celebrity realm, okay, one group in particular really stands out, and it's Rock Nation. Okay, it's giving Jay-Z and Beyonce specifically. All right, these two people, I just heard power couple. Okay, this power couple, they are the main gatekeepers of the celebrity world. And I personally don't look for this stuff, but it will pop up on my feed, and I will see like people giving Beyonce stuff, and I'll see like them thanking her when they're getting awards and stuff like that. Like, there was this one video where they talked about it's a compilation of all of these random people who were receiving awards, like all of these different singers and celebrities receiving awards, and they all thanked Beyonce. Like, Adele thanked Beyonce. I want to say Miley Cyrus. All of these different people like thanked Beyonce, and it's like people who didn't even really work with her, but they just thank her. And it's like people were wondering, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a time where people were like, why is everybody thanking Beyonce? And it's because literally Beyonce is like the head witch. She's the head witch, and what she does is she opens roads for people. That's her thing. Like, she's a road opener. Like, she will, grant you access into the celebrity status for X, Y, and Z, right? And all of these celebrities participate in this ritual where they appease her, they give her offerings, they do what she says, and they do indeed become celebrities, right? And she prides herself on being such a powerful witch to be able to, grant people this. Like, she's really delusional. Like, she's very delusional. And so is Jay-Z, right? And Jay-Z, he has his own niche. He has his own thing that he's really good at as well. And that's like the business aspect of it. That's keeping things together on the flip side of it, right? So she takes care of the spiritual stuff, and he does spiritual stuff too. Like, he's involved in rituals and things like that too, but he's more of like the business end of things, right? So it's very interesting that, it's interesting because I'm getting Bonnie and Clyde, and Bonnie and Clyde, I think at the end of the story, they end up going to jail or something like that. Wait, let me look it up. Okay, yeah, at the end of Bonnie and Clyde, they don't end up surviving, right? They don't end up surviving at the end of the movie. So if you guys don't know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have referred to themselves as Bonnie and Clyde. And so I don't know why, because at the end of that movie, they end up unaliving, okay? So it's actually not giving me that they are going to be unalived, but it's giving me that their ending is not going to be that great. So because they have been embodying this false energy and created this false matrix of the celebrity world and excluded all of the true celebrities, which are the chosen, all right, which are the selected few people who have the gifts, who answered the call when the call was given, right? Because they have elected to push those people out, it's not going to be a happy ending because they've been given warnings, right? They have seen, right, signs and all of that stuff. They've been given chances and they still choose to stay in that position. Okay, they are resisting, they are clinging tight to where they're at. Okay, and yeah, what you see now are, they're like warning shots, right? The things that both of them, Jay-Z and Beyonce, are going through, they're like warning shots. And when the time comes, right, and they're still going to resist, they're not going to back down, is what I'm getting. And so finally, the ending is not going to be pretty. Their ending will not be pretty. All right. So yeah, it's definitely giving that the universe is creating a path for you by removing anybody who is resisting your purpose. All right, because it's the fact that you have prepared yourself for your purpose. You've done the work, you've diligently worked, right, consistently, and you've earned this position by giving it to yourself, by being disciplined, right? And so with that energy, there's nobody who can stand in your way. That's how the universe works. All right, if you've done what you needed to do in order to embody your true purpose, there's nothing that anybody can do to remove you from your purpose. And so this gives me the energy of destiny swapping. Like people can only take your spot for a temporary amount of time until you realize what you need to do in order to take your spot back, right? And it's going to be effortless. You know, all you had to do was internally do the work to align yourself with that position, right? And then everything else is going to be in alignment. Anybody else that's going to stop you in the future, in the past, in the present, in different timelines, in different universes, all of those people will fail simultaneously, I just heard, at the same time, you know? And the road will be open for you to take your position, rightfully so. So you don't have to do or even see any of the dirty work being done. It's just something that's automatically happening for you. All right. And so this is a great time. Like the universe is asking you to relax, to chill, to rest, to be happy, to be merry. All right. I'm also picking up that your inner child is becoming alive again. Your inner child is being revived. Okay. Let this inner child run free, run wild. Okay. Be feral again. Be new, brand new. Okay. Like anything that's hurt you in the past, if you feel like you can't trust anyone to love them, and you can't trust anyone to be loyal to them, release that stuff and learn how to love and live like you've never been hurt. All right, as cliche as that is, but that is what I'm picking up. All right, because it is your time. Now is the time. Yes, so that is the message. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope that it made sense. Let me know how it made you feel in the comment section. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. If you like, please make sure to subscribe to my other social media channels, especially TikTok, because I do post the most on TikTok. All right, if not, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, y'all. I love you. Creatrix out.